What's up, everyone? It's Denise Salcedo. I'm here at the Queen of the Ring premiere, and with me is none other than the ultimate interviewer, Chris Van Vliet. That's your new name.
You're talking about me? Wow, so good to see you. What's going on? Why am I being interviewed?
This is like an opposite, like the Twilight Zone for you.
Yeah, this is wild. I'm usually the one holding the microphone. Maybe it'd be more comfortable if I'm holding the microphone. I don't know.
We're gonna have to both hold it at the same time. Be like, I gotta hold the microphone. But Chris, you have been absolutely killing it for several years now, and I gotta tell you, as an interviewer myself, I feel like I always look up to you and what you do, because you really set the standard for interviewers, not just in pro wrestling, but just like in any niche. Talk to me about how you look back at your journey and your rise in the pro wrestling world.
Well, first of all, thank you. I've seen what you've been doing. I've been following you for a long time, and you've been crushing it. When you got 100,000 subscribers, I sent you a message. I was like, hell yeah, Denise, congratulations. For me, I think it's just like, this always started from a place of genuine curiosity. Like, I always want to know, how are the people who are at the very top of their game, whether they're wrestlers or actors or comedians or whatever? Johnny TV behind me. Oh my goodness, hey.
No,
like,
finish the interview. Go ahead.
Like, how did they get to where they're at? That's where this came from. And a lot of it's like, selfishly, what can I learn from them myself? Like, what can I pull out of that and apply to my own life? But I always believe, and I'm sure you'll agree, that if you're not looking back at some of your older stuff and kind of like cringing a little bit, like, oh, I thought that was a good question, or I thought that was a good interview, then you're not heading in the right direction. And that's kind of how I look feel when I look back on things.
Well, here's the thing. I feel like every year you continue to do new things in your career, and it's been so cool because you're like, wow, I didn't know that was possible, that can happen. And Chris, you're like doing it. You have been, I don't think the people realize how hard it is to work on the schedule that you work, putting out these constant interviews. You do what, like 2? I feel like sometimes you even have more certain weeks where you do so much. I feel like the people don't know how hard that is.
It's 3 episodes a week. Every week, but it's the same if you had a Monday to Friday 9 to 5 job, you'd show up. You wouldn't be able to have an excuse. So thank you for the kind words and saying that, but to me, this is my job. I'm so insanely fortunate that I get to do this and get to talk to people who I've looked up to since I was a little kid. Your camera's getting rocked right now, just getting rocked.
Every time I turn, I'm like, oh my God.
But like, I learned early on that like, all you gotta do is get to yes. If someone is willing to do the interview, I'll fly to wherever, I'll drive to wherever, I'll get a flight on points, whatever I have to do to like be there and do it in person. So like, there was one recently where I was texting with someone on a Monday and they're like, my schedule's about to get really crazy, but I could do it on Wednesday. I'm like this Wednesday, like 2 days from now? They're like, yeah, and I'm like, all right, I'll see you there. And like, that's it. Like, if someone's willing to say yes, I'll do whatever I can to make that happen.
So I know you probably get asked this question a lot, but which interviews are you still trying to get? Like, manifest it, man. Put it out there. Like, we want to see these interviews happen.
We still haven't got one with Triple H. That's one we got to make happen. We were very close when Raw had its premiere on Netflix in LA. It was supposed to happen, and then his schedule's crazy, which I get. I haven't done one with Shawn Michaels. Did one on the red carpet, but not a full interview with Shawn Michaels. And Randy Orton.
Yes.
Randy Orton. So CVV and RKO.
Yes.
Randy, come on, buddy.
Well, we
Why do I call Randy Orton buddy? I don't know.
Hey, he's probably going to see this and be like, I got to do an interview with my buddy.
Let's do it.
Well, Chris, thank you so much as always for being so kind to me and doing this interview. And I can't wait to continue seeing the cool things that you do in this business, because you're helping lead the way. You're helping lead the path for a lot of us. So thank you so much to everybody watching. We'll catch you guys on the next one.
And thank you.